Hello everyone, my name is Gaurav Singh from Rital. Before starting, I would just like to thank CEBIT for providing this opportunity and bringing all the IT professionals on one platform. Every year we will be waiting for this event, what is happening in present world and what going to be our future. In my today's presentation, I am going to talk about the IT trends and its requirements, what is edge computing and its applications, and last but not the least, how Rital will be helpful to their customers in terms of infrastructure. So let's start and discover the edge. So in my first slide, you can see the smart city and you can see the roots, how deeper it is connected and how well it is connected. So in my coming slides, you will be understanding in detail what is edge computing and what is going to be the smart world, smart city. So IT trends, the major business drivers in 2020 or near future will be the IoT, smart devices, blockchain, immersive experiences, the content streaming, artificial intelligence, 5G, and big data, where these all going to play a very important role when we talk about the major business drivers in 2020. When it comes in the terms of the requirements, it should be a lower latency, system should be secured, highly available, local data processing should be there, and scalable solutions. And edge computing resembles the perfect solution to match all these requirements. When we are talking about the low latency, it is going to provide going to play a very important role as the user going to operate very near to the edge data centers. So let's understand in detail what is edge computing is. So the connectivity, as I told, the computing. So how well you are connecting, how much near you are to the devices or the user, you are well connected and the accessibility will be more proper. So let's understand what is edge computing is and understand the definition of it. As per Gartner, the edge is where the things and people connected and start to converse with the digital world. Edge computing provides processing, storages, and services for things and people far away from centralized cores and physically close to the things and people. As per IDC, defines edge infrastructure as a multi-tiered set of locations where business can perform essential data gathering and analytics functions. The edge infrastructure is essentially an intermediate between the core and the connected edge devices. As per Uptime Institute, the edge computing is just that, distributing computing and storage capabilities to the very edge of the network, be it the edge at an enterprise, factory floor, or a carrier point of presence, a cell tower, or smart buildings. So, what does it mean? It means the edge data center, how closer to the edge devices, it is going to reduce the latency, where the core data center or the cloud going to play a backend support. So let's understand from one example where you can see a Pac-Man and it is going to taste how the cloud going to be taste. So as per Gartner, the 10% of the enterprise generated data is created and processed outside traditional data center or clouds. By 2022, the figure is going to reach by 50%. In that case, what will be the role of the cloud? It is going to be coordination, archiving, back office processing, aggregation, and backend machine learnings. So let's understand about, we have discussed till now the IT trends and its requirements. Let's understand its application. The application is going to be a smart city, the new world, smart healthcare, telecommunication, government, industry, retail, finance, and smart mobility. So let us discuss individual sector in detail. Smart healthcare. Smart healthcare data is highly complex and difficult to structure, where you can see the availability, latency, and the security going to play a very important role. The increased precision in diagnosis and treatment is highly beneficial for patients, and patient data is strictly confidential here. And on-demand availability must be guaranteed. To give an example, if the patient is in Thailand or and the doctor is in Germany, how they are going to be connected? It is going to be the edge data center where it is going to play a very important role for the doctor and the patient and the doctor who is present in Thailand and Germany. So their connectivity plays a very important role to diagnose the patient. This is how it is going to be and where the availability and latency going to play a very important role. Coming to the next sector, the smart telecommunication. 5G networks are predicted to deliver the multi-gigabits per second. Again, here standardization, availability and latency going to play a very important role, and up to 100 millions of 5G connections are predicted by 2021. It's a huge number. New technologies are the key for innovation solution, for example, autonomous driving vehicles. Let's see the other sector, the smart governance. Obviously, it is also going to play a very smart role when we are talking to smart cities. The digitized services interconnected public authorities more efficiently, where again the availability and security and latency is going to play a very important role. The digitalization helps improve communal life. Edge data center supports the flexible networking and end-to-end monitoring. Government security services like fire retardant can react faster and more efficiently with the real-time data analysis. Obviously, the smart governments can play a very important role in this new developing world. When we are going to moving away ahead to the next sector, that is smart industry, everyone is talking about the industry 4.0, where the edge data centers are the key technology for the streamlined industry 4.0 production, where the edge data centers are very close to the devices. Again, the latency and availability going to play a very important role here. The digitalization optimizes the production processes. New business modules will be emerged, for example, machine learning and predictive maintenance. Communication occurs within a network of machines, application and components. The production processes are constantly improved by real-time data processing. As I told, availability, latency, again going to play a very important role in when we are talking about Industry 4.0. Now going ahead to the next sector, that is smart retail, where exactly the digitalized shopping orient and engages consumers and improves the experience. Where again the availability and standardization going to play an important role, and the retail data collection and analytics ensures the product availability. Standardized systems streamline logistics across all branches of the retailer. Going ahead to the next sector, that is smart finance, where automated financial transactions are reliable, efficient, and verifiable. The digitized finance is increasingly decentralized. For example, the best example is the blockchain and Bitcoin, where the investors can see the real-time data and invest accordingly. And one of the good example is the trading applications, where again the standardization is going to play a very important role. Now, when we are talking about the smart mobility, again here the availability and latency play an important role. In the future, the autonomous driving will increase, where the vehicle to vehicle and vehicle to infrastructure will be defined, and the highly networked traffic system will be safer and more efficient. Transportation and logistics will be optimized by new technology and business models. So we have discussed about the IT trends, its requirement, and what is edge computing and its application. Now, what is the solution? So here is the solution. The edge data center is the solution for this edge computing. And we push our customer to the edge and we ensure the solutions, the integration, delivery, and IT components and the OT infrastructure. The five pillars of these edge data centers are the IT racks, power, cooling, security, and monitoring, and its services. Let's understand how edge data center is. We push you towards the edge. We have different infrastructure solutions available starting from the single rack. It can go up to the different solutions, 2 rack, 4 rack, and can be a containerized solution. We do provide customer based on their requirement, and it can be a totally customized and special solution for the customers. What all are the benefits for the customer? It's globally available. These products are in highest quality as per German engineering built upon global standards. It's scalable, available, and globally standardized. When we are talking about the IT eco life cycles, start from the design. In that design part, we have a global alliance with our different partners, starting from HPE, IBM. We have a global tie-up with these partners. When we talk about design, implementation, operations, and optimizations, we have a strong alliance with these peoples: ABB, Siemens, Innovo, Cloud, and Lefdell Mine data centers. Coming to the references, we have done in aviation industry in Bangalore in India, where we have provided a 4 rack solution. It's a completely a plug and play solution. It's a modular, scalable, and flexible solution with N plus N redundancy in terms of power and cooling, where the entire electrical distribution, UPS power, battery backup, as well as the monitoring part is covered. Going ahead, we have another reference in Thailand, that is the mall project, where we have provided a edge data center of 2 rack with roof mounted cooling units of 3 kilowatt capacity each, and it is delivered with the monitoring system as well as the rack based fire suppression system. Thank you very much for your time and do take care of yourself. And if you have any questions, you can just write it down on the provided mail ID. Thank you very much. Bye bye.